Monmouth Greek Life holds their annual fundraisers, Facebook takes over your mobile device, and the latest in the world of sports. All this and more on Hawk TV News.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Hawk TV News. I'm Chris Down.
And I'm Alex Apollonia. The veteran-led program Combat Paper New Jersey is holding a workshop from April 16th to April 20th on the Erlanger Garden lawn. The program was created to help war veterans adjust to civilian life through art. Veterans learn how to make handmade paper from military uniforms. These works and others from the Printmaking Center of New Jersey will be on display in the Monmouth Library on April 20th only. For more information, visit the group's Facebook page.
The condo complex and shopping plaza, Pier Village, is expanding. On April 4th, site prep began for the next phase of construction. The first part of the project includes 60 condominium units, a hotel, retail space, and a playground for kids. Boardwalk improvements will be made as well. The second part of the project will include 240 condominium units, more retail space, and a parking garage. Land has also been acquired for public parking. The projected date of the completion has not yet been specified.
Monmouth's own professor, Matthew Lawrence, had his first full-length film, 2 Pints Later, screened at the Paramount Theater in Asbury Park on March 2nd. The event doubled as a fundraiser for food banks of Monmouth and Ocean counties. We were lucky enough to get a short interview with him. The screening of 2 Pints Later raised about $1,000 for the Monmouth and Ocean County food banks. Congratulations, Professor Lawrence.
On April 5th, details were released about the future of Fort Monmouth. The Fort Monmouth Economic Revitalization Authority stated that some of the buildings on the site will be turned into housing for New Jersey's homeless. The group also hopes to offer 40 single-family units. Money has been earmarked for a substance abuse program and counseling services for domestic abuse victims. The facility will be run by Monmouth County. The project is expected to exceed $10 million, and it is not known at this time when the project will be started.
On April 16th, photographer Jen Davis will be speaking at Wilson Hall. Davis has used her photography to tell stories of the struggle of self-image in society for both men and women. She has even included her personal stories in her work. She received her MFA in 2008 and has exhibited across the globe. The lecture will start at 4:30 on the 16th and is funded by the Gender Studies program here at Monmouth. On March 27th, Sigma Tau Gamma held its annual fundraiser, Don't Forget the Lyrics. Contestants were given a song to perform as lyrics appeared across the screen. However, when the music stopped, contestants had to sing the rest of the song from memory. STG held the event to raise money for the Michael McNean charity and the Special Olympics. The event raised a total of $1,200. The federal government released new standards for those who are rebuilding after Superstorm Sandy. The guidelines do not apply to everyone, just those using federal aid. Homes and businesses must be elevated or made flood-proof. New building codes are being put into place for rail lines and electrical substations as well. Officials hope that the new standards will lessen the damage and cost next time there is flooding.
The annual music festival, Bamboozle, will not be returning this spring. According to the Asbury Park Press, there were conflicts after the event last year, and Bamboozle's founder, John D'Esposito, resigned from the company Live Nation Entertainment. The festival is planned to return in the spring of next year. D'Esposito is currently revamping the original Skate and Surf Music Festival this spring for music fans. The Skate and Surf Festival is going to be planned for May 18th and 19th in West Freehold.
Have you ever been to the Bamboozle?
Yeah, actually, I went last year. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was.
And now I'll never get to go.
Well, maybe next spring.
Yeah,
maybe next spring.
Now, what is it like? Like, what do they have? Like different bands there?
They have a bunch of different stages where different bands go to perform. They have big bands. They have little bands, and really, it was just an overall great day. Just all day of music. That's
great.
Seeing the Foo Fighters at night was phenomenal on the beach.
It's nice that everything's all there too. So if you don't like this band or something, you go to another one. Very nice. According to the Asbury Park Press, the fundraising group See Bright Rising has raised close to $1.2 million over the past 4 months to help businesses in Seabright. The group was founded by local businessman Chris Wood, who started the program just days after Sandy hit. Wood started a Facebook group asking for donations for food to help feed relief workers and resident volunteers. Resident volunteers have delivered thousands of meals to those in need. Wood has also received donations to provide economic aid to residents. So far, Seabright Rising has helped 215 families and 9 businesses.
Facebook is teaming with HTC and Samsung to launch Android-powered phones featuring the new Facebook Home. The software is designed so that specific phone functions will be built around the social network's page and a user's friends. Functions include a news feed page that appears when the device is turned on, and chat heads which combine Facebook Messenger with the phone's texting functionality. The company hopes to keep more consumers from using different apps and increase Facebook mobile usage. Phones will be available with this new software starting April 12th for around $100. So, I don't know about you, but would you be interested in an app like this? Would you pay for something like this?
I mean, I guess I'm thinking it's $100. I'm like, I can go on Facebook and use it, the app for free there. I mean, I have my iPhone, so I don't think I would.
Yeah, it's something maybe wait and see what happens.
Yeah, because bigger and better things always come out. So. Yeah. We now send it over to commentator Anna Chamberlain with more tech news. Anna? Thanks, Anna. On April 4th, movie critic Roger Ebert passed away following complications from cancer. Ebert was first known for his signature 2 thumbs up or 2 thumbs down review. Ebert first started reviewing movies in 1967 for the Chicago Sun-Times. He had a long-running talk show that lasted from 1978 to 2006. He also used the internet and social media to reach his audience. Ebert recorded audio commentaries for several films and was a published author. He was considered one of the greatest film critics of our time.
Food company Rich Products is expanding its recent recall of possible E. coli contaminated foods. Frozen foods such as pizza, cheesesteaks, quesadillas, and sandwiches from Farm Rich and Market Day labels may be questionable. A list of the company's different products that have been recalled are listed on the FDA website. For more information about E. coli and the symptoms to watch out for, go to the CDC's website.
We will now take another short break. Stay tuned for your latest updates on Mama Sports. Will a woman ever play in the NBA? Well, it's not as impossible as one might think. Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban recently made headlines when he spoke about the possibility of either drafting Baylor forward Brittany Griner in the NBA draft or extending her an invite to compete in the NBA's Summer League. Griner, a 4-year starter at Baylor, led the Bears to an undefeated season and national championship in 2011 and 2012. Griner holds the NCAA records for most blocks in a single season and most career blocks. Stay tuned, the NBA draft is June 27th.
The NHL's annual trade deadline occurred on April 3rd. The New York Rangers were active, trading fan favorite Marian Gaborik to the Columbus Blue Jackets in exchange for 3 players, including center Derek Brassard. Gaborik, who scored 41 goals during the 2011 and 2012 season, has been plagued by inconsistency this year. He scored only 9 goals with the Blue Shirts and fell out of favor with coach John Tortorella. A day earlier, the Rangers landed gritty winger Ryan Clough from the San Jose Sharks in exchange for several draft picks. The Rangers are in a fight to make the postseason. Having underperformed so far this season, they are hopeful these moves will infuse some much-needed energy.
Andrew Byrne has your latest in Mama Sports. Andrew?
Thanks, Andrew. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Hawk TV News. I'm Chris Down. Thank you for joining us.
And I'm Alex Apollonia. Be sure to tune in next time for more Hawk TV News.